I'd like to thank YHV for going through and sending me this door lock in exchange for an honest review. This is a smart door lock that does a lot of cool stuff. I'm gonna go through and show you it, but to give you a real quick gist, has a doorbell, has two-way audio with camera, can use up to 50 fingerprints, can go up to 50 codes, can set one-time code, can set temporary code, and also it has an app. So a lot of cool features on it. Let's go ahead and dive in and give you a good idea. I really do like this, and I'm going to be using this for a long time. I'm really glad I got this. So if you're wondering if it's a good product, it's amazing. In this video, I'm going to go through and show you the gist of it, how it works. Then I'm going to show you how to program it and set it up. And I'm also going to show you how to install it, the whole thing. Here's a new YHV lock, and I just want to go through and show you a little bit about it and go through and show you the install at the end. So here you have an automatic button to unlock, and you also have a handle here. So it's important to know with the automatic, it does automatically relock. So if I hit it,
lock opened.
The lock is opened. So now you have some time. It's probably about 10 or 15 seconds. And what's going to happen is it's going to lock itself again. So say I'm going through and I'm going outside and I want to leave the door open.
Lock closed.
This is not the option you want to use. Like say I'm going on the porch, I'm going to be right back in and something like that. You can also turn it this way. This is going to go through and open the lock automatically and not relock it. So you have two different options there to do. Then we can go through and open it, and we can go outside and show you this portion. While I'm out here, I can go through and lock the door. Now it's locked, can't open it. And what we can do is we can put the password in. I didn't change it yet. And that's gonna go through and unlock it for you. Now you also have a doorbell here. If you have the doorbell thing plugged in that comes with it, you can use that. Here is a fingerprint. You can hold up to 50 fingerprints. There is a key. This is important to have in case you don't have battery power. The batteries last about 200 unlocks, so it's good to keep a key on you just in case. Then you also have the camera lens here. This is going to go through and do two-way audio. So on your phone, you'll be able to see them, and they'll be able to see and hear you. And that'll be initiated on the app once you go ahead and hit the doorbell. So it did relock, so we'll go through and open it back up. It does light up all white, and the unlock lights up green. So now that we're back in, it will automatically relock, which is nice.
Lock closed.
There we go. To reset it, we want to hold this button in.
Operation succeeded.
Okay, now it's reset.
Lock direction settings succeeded. Lock opened.
To program it, you do 0 and then the unlock. That's going to go through and get you into your menus, and then you can set up an administrator password. After you do that and you have one administrator, you can add people's fingerprints, add the kids here. Everything's through the directory, so it'll say press 1 to do this, 2 to do this, 3 to do this. And anytime you need to get back into those prompts, you just hit 0 and unlock to get into those menus. So I set my kids up as normal users, and I have me as an administrator. So first you're going to put the inside of the doorknob in there, and you can see that it's there. Now we're going to slide this metal piece through the area, and we're just going to make sure it's flat. This might take a little finicking, but eventually you'll go through and get it flat. Once you do, we have the wires here. We're going to take the other side and put it here. The rubber part goes against the door. You're going to put the wires through there, and then you're going to go through and screw this in here. And this is going into the internal workings. So you have no screws actually going into the door, which is really important to know. So we're going to go through and just screw these in. And you just want to make sure this is nice and lined up as you go. And then we're just going to use a drill just to make it go a little quicker here. All right, we got that set there. So now we're going to go through and put the area in. There's 2 screws that connect to that. And then you can see on the bottom, we need to put the wires in first. There's 2. You want to make sure they click all the way in. You just kind of lined them up and got them going first, and then pushed them all the way in to click to make sure they're in. You should go through and hear both of them click as they go through and are in for sure. Now we'll go through and put this on. Just tuck everything in. And then once we're in here, next we're going to put the two little screws behind where the batteries are. And we're going to put the batteries in, and we are good to go. I really hope this helped, and it is definitely an amazing lock. And there is a screw on the bottom, and then you can put a little cover on it as well, and you are good to go. I hope this helped.